guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I just wanted to do a cheat day, what I eat in a day video for you guys. I don't typically have cheat days. I have one maybe once every month or 2 months or so. It really depends. But the weather's really gross outside. Obviously I'm stuck inside, have nothing better to do, so I thought this would be a creative video to give you guys ideas of like something that I would maybe splurge on. That being said, all of these meals will be home cooked because I'm bored, so I have the time to cook that. That being said, I'm also not going to write the calories or anything like that. First of all, look how cute this phone case is. So it's 11:52 right now, so I'm going to get started with breakfast or brunch or whatever you want to call it. By the way, the only liquids I'm going to be drinking is water and iced coffee, and then maybe some sparkling water with lemon and agave later. I'm not like into drinking alcohol anymore, and soda's never been my thing since I was like 13 maybe. Alright, for breakfast we're going to make vegan oatmeal chocolate chip pancakes with walnuts. Alright, so hopefully this angle isn't too shabby. Before I make the pancakes, because Derek's using the kitchen, I'm going to eat some of these brownies that we made. So this is what they look like. I have walnuts on mine because I'm a walnut fan. So I'm just going to eat these with the coffee that I made. They're really sweet, so the coffee pairs really well with them. This is kind of the weather I was talking about. It's just gross out.
Come to me, are you a face of...
Alright, I'm gonna eat one more and then watch some YouTube videos. Alright, so let's get all the ingredients into our food processor. First, you're gonna need a cup of rolled oats. You want to add a ripe banana. The more ripe, the sweeter, so you do you. We have tons of overripe bananas, so I'm actually going to make banana bread later on today. Half a cup of dairy-free milk. I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup of oat milk and then the rest with coconut milk. 2 tablespoons of sweetener. They recommended syrup, but I'm going to actually use agave. Similar, except that syrup's definitely a little bit thicker. Alright, now you're just going to want a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, and then another teaspoon of baking powder. And lastly, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just using Himalayan sea salt. You could use kosher or maybe even just regular salt. And then for funsies, I'm going to throw in my pumpkin pie spice. I home make this with nutmeg. I believe it's nutmeg, cinnamon, and allspice. So now we're going to close her up and blend. Alrighty, so I believe this should be the texture. Oh, I totally missed some powder. I'm going to blend that.
And make me appear in the margin. I don't care how long it will take, 'cause I only want to enlarge.
So when you see the bubbles, that's how you know it's working. So I have about a minute left. Oh, shoot. Alright, the first one's always terrible, right? Right?
And following me to the scene is doing me a great disservice, and making a mess out of me is really only doing me harm. It's really only doing me harm. Though the ghost was only in my dreams, it isn't in my closet, and you won't go searching with me, because I have already lost it. And when it goes into my bed and out of the window before...
I'm so excited for these pancakes. With that date toffee syrup. Yum. So, as far as the actual pancakes go, hideous. But let's see how they taste. That is the greatest thing I've eaten in a hot second. So good. I was having a little nap, but then I woke up and now I'm having this. Cottage cheese jam, pumpkin pie spice, and walnuts. I'm also having one of these. Hi guys, it's currently 6, so I'm going to make some banana bread for after dinner. We're going to eat it with the vegan ice cream, and we're going to do Asian for dinner.
Well, I will be laughing and then I'm probably gonna start to explore. I'm probably gonna start to explore. Come with me and we will go into the bank, and we will go into the forest, and there will be nothing to take, 'cause everyone came here before us, and nobody made me a deal, a wreck or a child or a traitor, although I've been willing to steal. Well, I've been caught every time but that once. Yeah, I've been caught every time but that once.
Ordered some really cool bread. It didn't arrive in time to put them on the
So this is the status. I think it would have honestly been a lot prettier if it wasn't a tin loaf. Probably brown a little bit better. Just having the extra surface area probably isn't the best. But regardless, I think it's going to taste good and I'm excited. So that's what it looks like. Dinner time. I'm going to make a 6-minute egg for my ramen, and Derek's going to make gyoza for himself. Alright, so now it's dinner time. I'm going to make us some 6-minute eggs. You literally just have to put some water to boil. We're going to do 2 eggs, one for me, one for Derek. Alright, and then you're also going to want to create kind of like an ice water vat for your eggs when they come out. Come see. Alright, so this is the ramen we're having. It's Korean. Tell me if you like the one in the cup better than the one that you make on the stove. I think the one in the cup's actually more flavorful, but we'll see eventually. I do want to try, like, they have air fried ones now too. They're supposed to be like healthier, but this is what we're doing. We're also having homemade gyoza that Derek made me on my birthday.
No, the ghost was only in my dreams. It isn't in my closet.
So for the ramen, you need 2 1/3 cup of water, and then you literally boil the water, add the noodles. It's like traditional ramen. And then I'll show you what the end product looks like. Then you're going to set a timer for 6 minutes. Alright, so I'm also going to add some roasted garlic directly into the broth that I'm waiting to brew in my pot for my ramen. I'll link a recipe below. It's really easy to make, so I'm just going to dice it and add it to the pot. We're also going to add some chopped onion. Alright, and then wait for this baby to come to a boil. Eggs are looking good, wonton's looking good, Derek's looking cute. Alright, eggs are done, so go ahead and pull them out and transfer them to the ice bucket. You had a seizure while doing it? Is this a fake show?
Yeah, obviously they...
Oh. Alright, we're gonna let these babies cool for 2 minutes, so set a timer.
You won't go searching with me, because I have already lost it. And when it goes into my bed.
Alright, so it's a soft boil, so I'm gonna assume that's good enough. Add all of your stuff for the broth first, or at least that's what I do. So like vegetables, you're gonna add the powder.
And out of the window before you, well, I will be laughing and then I'm probably gonna start to explore. I'm probably gonna start.
Babe, it's perfect. Mushroom. So that's my ramen. The only thing that would make it prettier is maybe some seaweed. but I think it's gonna taste really good regardless. And then I'm curious, do you guys eat your ramen with a fork or with a spoon? Because I've done both in my life. When I was a kid, I used to eat it with a fork, but I think I'm gonna eat it with a spoon tonight. Ooh, I do have chopsticks. Good idea. So these are what the wontons look like, the Derek pan-fried.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, I made Derek an egg too, and he's really excited about slicing it. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. Oh, he's using it as like a broth. Typical. Looks good though. Can't wait to cut into mine. What are you trying to do, babe? So this is the finished product. I am proud to say that this looks so good. Derek also made gyoza sauce for the side, but so excited to dig into this, and there's still room for dessert, hopefully. This is Derek's creation. It's very earth-toned. Do you have any thoughts on your food? Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, lastly I'm going to show you the beverage I drink almost every night with dinner. So, you start off with lemon juice. Go ahead and add some sparkling water. We own a soda stream. You can use just seltzer, whatever. Lastly, you're going to want to add agave to this drink, and this is honestly what makes it like so much more elevated. Mix that all together, and this is honestly like the best drink ever. You'll never miss a cocktail again. Alright, so we just finished dinner, so we were watching MasterChef, so now we're gonna get dessert ready. So this is the vegan ice cream that I made in that one video. I'll link it down below. It turned out so good, but you have to let it thaw a little bit. So this one's Derek's, and this one's my peanut butter one. Look how good this texture of my peanut butter is. Can we just take a second? It is perfect. It's literally like marshmallow fluff, but like ice cream. Highly recommend this ice cream recipe. It was so easy too. I love ice cream, babe. Did you know that? When I was a freshman in college, every Sunday they would do a Sunday bar, and I was addicted. Can we just appreciate how good this looks? Okay, so for some reason we just don't have any more kettle corn, so we're going to use pretzel pieces, which will like represent that like salty bit that we're looking for. And I'm tempted to put peanut butter on, but Derek says I shouldn't. Doesn't that look like a 5-star dessert? Where is Gordon at? She's gorgeous. Yum. Keely gets vegan ice cream too. It's just peanut butter. Do you love it? Yeah, so much she can't talk. Quick, I'm going to record my first bite. Just gotta get a little bit of everything. That's just, you know, it's the rule. So a little bit of caramel, a little bit of the cake, and then definitely a little bit of the ice cream. Ooh, and when the caramel hit the ice cream, it became like a hard shell, like those Magnum ice creams with the hard chocolate. That's so good. So definitely try and make this vegan ice cream recipe. It's so good. Alright, baby love, ready?
To explore